What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. This is one by Hit the Bricks, and college girl breaks up with her boyfriend because of her disabled brother, or she's close to breaking up. So we're gonna hear the story. So let's listen up.
Clueless so many young gals can be nowadays. It never ceases to amaze me, and how their equally stupid and petty and idiotic friends can influence them. Title: The guy that I'm seeing, a 22-year-old male, is learning ASL, American Sign Language, for my brother. But my friends think it's creepy. How do I proceed with this? Now listen to this. Says here, I, a 21-year-old female, met John, a 22-year-old male, in a college class last semester. He's an overall great guy, and he's very respectful and kind. Okay, so it sounds like a nice guy, but not too nice that she's turned off by him. He also has a great sense of humor, and we have lots of similar interests. We've been friends since then, and we started dating this July. He's the first person I've ever dated in my life. 21 years old, she never dated anybody before? Was she like 400 pounds and went on a weight loss drug, or just maybe, I don't know, strictly super religious house? I don't know. But okay, first time dating. Last September, he met my family when I visited home for my brother's birthday. My brother, Trev, is 19, has been deaf since birth, so my whole family communicates with him either through sign language, Trev's lip reading, etc., or through text. During our small celebration at home, it was clear that my parents liked John. He was very charming, funny, and respectful. He even tried to connect with Trev by typing some of his jokes so that Trev could read, although my brother could read his lips pretty well. Whenever John would tell a story, either I or my parents would sign for Trev. My parents said that they're happy that I found a sweet and caring guy in John. Of course, I'm glad to hear this. So far so good. This guy sounds like a really cool guy, fitting in well with the family. Now listen to this, what this young guy does. Before we went back, John and Trev had a quick Call of Duty gaming session. For someone with Trev's condition, he is a really talkative guy, LOL. He's very expressive and likes to communicate a lot, especially when gaming. Of course, he couldn't outright trash talk my boyfriend, but he does the closest thing with his hands. So there we were in Trev's room with John and Trev playing while I was translating for them. I was laughing way too hard because Trev was trying his best to trash talk John, like saying he's weak and trying to say all these things, but I'm trying my best to tone it down for John. Yeah, there's nothing like, I haven't played video games in a long time, but there's nothing like trash talking when you're playing them with your bros. Meanwhile, I'm translating John's instructions and strategies for Trev. Also, because this was the first time John met my family, he was saying all these praises for Trev, like good job or we can do better next time. Although I know that deep down inside he wants to trash talk my brother. The two of them got along pretty well, and they've been having some online gaming sessions since. Well, that's awesome. Him and her brother, they're having a good time together. That's great. And obviously, this guy's trying for her brother. And he isn't just doing it for her, but he's also doing it for the brother. 2 weeks ago, John visited my home along with me again for my mom's birthday. There he surprised everyone, including me, by communicating with Trev with a.s.l, American Sign Language.
Yeah.
John was still at the alphabets, some basic words, and some rehearsed phrases. But we were all delighted that he made an effort. Yeah, he's a really good guy. The sad thing is some people will think he's trying too hard and being too nice. Trev's face lit up, and I'd never seen him happier, having a new long-term friend with low communication barriers. Apparently, John had been watching some YouTube tutorials and got free subscription to Skillshare to learn American Sign Language. So the two of them had a gaming session again, and this time, John and Trev could communicate more directly. Of course, it was still kind of slow, and I still had to do some translating. She says, imagine trying to baby talk to a grown man or talking to a caveman with choppy sentences, haha. But I could tell Trev was having a great time. They also got more comfortable with each other with more explicit trash talking, which I didn't tone down this time. In other words, all the F-bombs started coming out in the video games. I remember back in the day playing Mortal Kombat and the shit we would say to each other, it was like a big curse fest. So John has been religiously learning a.s.l since then, and he's making a lot of progress. I was so happy with this, so I told my close friend group from high school. Now listen to this stupid shit. However, Most of my friends, especially my closest guy friend, told me that what John was doing was a red flag because it could be a form of obsession and emotional manipulation.
Wowzers. And this dude went all out. And, it just naturally, he just, wanted to just, do the right thing and communicate because they're just into gaming. It's not, oh, he's doing too much to impress the girlfriend. In general, I think this guy is just a general good guy, you know, trying to, you know, hey, I should learn some ASL for this guy and, be able to communicate with him. It's a friendship, but let's hear some more what these girls put in her head. Jeez.
Are they out of their freaking minds? Emotional manipulation? He's friends with her brother. He's a compassionate guy that really wants to get to know him and has learned the sign language. Yeah, he's doing it also for her and the family, but he really fit in with the family. And this dude, and by the way, red flag, she's having a male best friend, not cool. This clown's trying to manipulate her. He obviously
Mhm.
wants to get in her panties, and obviously he couldn't. And he's jealous. He's trying to, you see what I mean here? You pay attention to your girl's friends are. He also says it was creepy because John's becoming too attached to my family. We've only been dating 5 months. He also said that John might be only doing it so he can get laid or something. Oh, for God's sakes. Look, there have been times when guys can put on the nice front and then be real bad boys in disguise, a wolf in sheep's clothing. This
Mhm.
dude is not a wolf in sheep's clothing, okay? And they are dating, they are in a relationship, so there's nothing wrong with them at this point if that's what they want to do is to hook up. Of course, he wants to get in her panties. I'm assuming that her panties aren't too huge. She's not 400 pounds. I know there's some validity to what my friends have said, but I'm not really convinced. No, there's not. What are you talking about, honey? Grow up. John's been wonderful and sincere guy the entire time, and I know it's naive to say that this because he's my first ever relationship, but I can see this becoming long term. Yes, we haven't hooked up yet because I told him I wasn't ready, and he never pressured me to do it. Well, I really hope this isn't a case where this girl is with this really good guy and he's patient with her and she breaks up with him and goes sleeps with the next bad boy that comes around. I really hope
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Like, yeah, she's gonna string this dude along, and yeah, she's just gonna be like, yeah, I got the ick. Oh, he's not this, he's not that. The standards that these women's put, and this is like the effery of this. Like, she's putting like these crazy standards because of her friends, and this is why like, yeah, you got to figure out who she hangs out with her single friends. I've started to learn like, yeah, this isn't gonna work, or this is. So I even learned that I got to figure out who her friends are too. So it's like, yeah, but here you go. But there's more.
that's not the case. If John wants to wait for her, that's his business. However, is his behavior something I should be concerned about? Are you nuts, lady? Again, I don't have any experience in dating and relationships, so I don't know if this is something that's truly concerning. Do you have any common sense at all? Really? My friends are pushing me to break up with John, but I'm not sure. How do I proceed with this? Holy, it is torrential downpours here all of a sudden. We haven't had this in a while. Um, how about you cut your friends out of your life because they're assholes? They don't care about you. They should be happy with such a good guy, but no, they don't care. They just probably are unhappy because your male best friend just wants to get in your panties, and your other friends are probably jealous you got somebody good, so they're trying to sabotage you. However, our girl will get some of her brain cells back. Now listen to this. She says, wait. I took a break to work on a paper, and there are now 1,000 comments. I'll try to process everything, but thank you for your kind words. Yes, John is a wonderful guy and has so far given me no reason to doubt his sincerity. It's only my friends who planted the seeds in my mind since they all had experience with dating and relationships. So the pressure kind of got to me. Thank you for your insights. What experience do they have? They're out of their freaking minds. Then another one, she says, I went to class today and did a lot of schoolwork. Came back to this post with over 4,000 comments. Yeah, everybody's telling you her friends are a-holes. I didn't expect this, and I'll make sure to read and process everything. But so far, I'd like to thank everyone who weighed in on this. A lot of your insights have been truly eye opening, and it really looks like I've got a lot of reflection to do on relationships and connections. Again, thank you so much. Well, anyhow, I hope her processing and reflecting is get rid of these friends. Her boyfriend's a great guy. I just hope he doesn't get burned by her because a lot of good guys like this do. But anyhow, this goes to show you just how wacko and stupid these young people can be. But so anyhow, hopefully it doesn't end badly for John. But there.
Yep. And yeah, we just hope that that chick doesn't listen to her friends. And that's the thing, like the friends will keep her single. And if her friends have no experience of being in a relationship, what the hell does she need to listen to them for? Or if her friends been ran through pretty much already with a high body count of plus 10, and I'm even being nice by saying 10, you know, they might have probably even 100. So, that's what how the West is all messed up today. So, yeah, no, this guy's a good guy and she needs to keep him and not screw up and listen to her friends. That's the problem with this because sometimes even around the friends, and especially in college, if they're part of like anything, you know, and all those DMs, and then that one dude trying to get up in her panties. Yep, just don't listen to him. Listen to your own heart and, stay with that good guy because sooner or later you're going to hit 30 and you're going to hit the wall, and the wall is undefeated. All right, shout out to Hit the Bricks, and this guy's main channel is Strong Successful Male. So yeah, he does a good job in telling these stories. All right, if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special, help the king out, hit the like, subscribe, and comment, and wherever you are, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.